Yeah, well, goodbye to my own harbor. That's Rudkøbing City in there, and the harbor on the island, Long Island. Which time this summer? Today we are heading not that far for Svendborg, the main city of the southern Funen, the middle of the South Denmark. I'm trying to do this in English because I better be practicing a bit. It's a long time since I spoke English for a long time, so you probably laugh at me, but that's okay. I can bear it. But now we have just left Rudkøbing Harbor, me and Blåtunge, which means blue tongue, which is a sword from a Viking saga. Yeah, it's a long story. Maybe you'll get that another day. Behind me there's the bridge going to Long Island, Langeland in Danish. On the other side of the island there's a ferry. But now I'm leaving. It's for motor because there's no wind. It's about 18 degrees. Looks like it's gonna be a late summer day in Denmark. And they told me that the summer will come back in the next week with 25 degrees, and that's pretty lot in our country. But yeah, this is very close waters. There's land all over, so you have to be a little wake about it here. But it's a beautiful place. I don't know if you can see it, but in this late August in Denmark, it's the season for seaweed. They get stuck in the propellers, and that sucks. But that's how it is at this time of year. So when it happens, you just bag it out, and then you can go on again. Well, it's pretty late in the sailing season in Denmark, and almost nobody has holiday left now. So normally there would be, I guess, 50 ships to see around here in the season. Now there's no one. 3 except of me. But this is one of the most popular places to go sailing in Denmark. It's called the Sydfynske Øhav, the Island Sea and South. And this is pretty much what it looks like down here. There's a lot of islands you can go between, small harbors. You can see the coast almost all the time. If you go up that way, that would be north. That you'll go through Storebælt, which is the sea splitting Denmark in 2 parts, an eastern and a western part. There's a big bridge up there. I've been sailing through that a lot of time this year, under that. But now I'm going in that hole over there to visit Svendborg. And it really is a nice day. Where I swim myself through, and here's a map of the area. I don't know if you can see anything, but there is Rudkøbing, where I come from, and now I'm up here going through Svendborg Sund up to the city of Svendborg here. I think I'll stay there for the night. Don't know. There's an eastern mark down there, and then the green and the red starts. Well, now I got a lot of current against me, as you can see on the bow. Borg, I don't know what's it called, the mark. And if 1 meter of tail should be 1 meter in seconds against you, then I'll be, I don't know, 7 knots of current against me. I don't think that's right. 4 maybe. It's a very beautiful place. Very narrow. And over by the castle there's a little ferry. It's a very old one, sailing down here every summer. You can use it as a bus, actually. There's a toy ship down there. Lots of them down here too. Lots of them during the summer. A lot of Danish and a lot of Germans and a lot of boats from Netherlands too. Yeah, I would like to have one of those. In Denmark there's a law against building at the coastline. So in 300 meters you can't build anything new from the coast in Denmark. That means the houses which is on the coast is pretty expensive. But it's good. So many of beautiful sites instead of all those modern houses they put up everywhere. I think it's a good law. Very narrow. And that's the way we're going. Så hej Claus. Går det godt? Skide godt. God tur. That is Turø, a little island. That is Funen, the second biggest island in Denmark. And that is Tåsinge, another pretty big one. So right here it looks like one, but it actually is 3 islands. And that's another little one, handmade by a man who didn't want to pay tax. It didn't work for him. small ferry. It's a funny one. Well, that's the city of Svendborg. That's where we're going. I've been living in there for 2 years once. That's almost 18 years ago. Holy shit, I'm old. Oh, and kayaking has got so popular in Denmark. I don't know if you can see them. They are there. They are there. They are everywhere. You really have to be watching for them when you sail around down here. Hard to see sometimes. And there's the forest. Strange water around here. That's a beautiful one. Wow. You will. Now we're in Svendborg. This here is not actually the marina, it's the old harbor, which have a little kind of a marina. This here has been one of the most important harbors in Denmark. One of them. And over there they built and repaired these old wooden ships on a place called Ring Andersen. That's a name. So it's great to lay here. And over there, my earlier job were the owner of that three-mast ship over there called the Big Bear. Now that church have just started the number 3 tune on the bells. The first one, which was a Beatles I think, was okay. Now it's getting a little annoying. But that's okay. Anyway, that's what they do every day. But here we are, Svendborg Harbor. A big German boat, Moby Dick 3, just came in. looking for a place tomorrow. Pretty big one. My God, they are having a tune more. It's going berserk. I've just had a visit from Trine. Came here for a cup of coffee. She lives nearby. Yeah, that's my home. But that one, that's a new one, which I never had before. The chart plotter. Well, that's new. The other one is the radar. And the more normal instruments here. But life is good.
Der er virkelig mange. Kan du se dem?
Yeah. The sea is living.
Oh, you can catch your breakfast.
Very, very small breakfast.
Ja, but
Nej, nej, nej. Det er ikke fisk.
Ja, så.
Det er bubbles.
Det er sgu ikke bobbles.
Det er det sgu da. Nej. Det er sgu fisk. Du har ret. Wow. That's a concentration of fish. Og der er også...
Hvad er det for noget, tror du?
Tobis? Nej. Måske tobis.
Tobis. Det har jeg aldrig hørt om.
Det er sådan nogle lange nogle, der er gode til arven.
Tobis, the long ones.
Oh yeah. Well, why it's only here?